Yo, what's going on, guys? It's iZee here, and got another gameplay commentary thing. It's not a live com, I'm going to be doing one of those pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be good. I just want to thank all of you for 100 subscribers. I was at 100 subscribers once, and then I went down again, and now I'm back up again to 100 subscribers, and that's going to stick, which is good, and I like it. First of all, the gameplay is I'm pretty sure we're in a 6-man. I'm pretty sure I'm using a Scar H, and I'm pretty sure I got some high kill streaks and I didn't die very much. I think I died only maybe 4 or 5 times, but I don't really know. Now, today I just want to talk about some things relating Black Ops 2. So today the 6 new camos came out. Pretty sure. Wait a minute, I've got my console on right now. They are Aqua, Breach, Coyote, Clam, or Glam, Rogue, and Pack-a-Punch. If you have seen them, they are actually really nice camos. So I have bought them all, and I like them. They're very good. But this is that's not the main thing of this commentary. Black Ops 2 had a 75 megabyte update. 75 or 76, and I've seen other YouTubers say that they have patched the snipers now, and they've also patched the A94, but that's not what I'm talking about. In regards to the snipers, they have made the bolt action slower on both the DSR and the ballista, and people have said you cannot get with the bolt action on the DSR now. You cannot get a quad feed with it. You either have to get back-to-back collats, or a single to triple, or a triple to single, or something like that to be able to get a quad feed with the DSR. Now, whatever was going through, people say it was David Vonderhaar. Well, I don't know if it was or not, but whatever was going through their mind to patch the snipers was, I don't know why you would patch the snipers. They already patched the snipers before, making them less powerful. I don't get the point of doing it again. Now everyone in the sniping community has said, why have you done this? Not many people want to play this game anymore because of that. And the ballista's a lot slower than it used to be. The ballista was pretty quick, but there is a lot of people that do not like using the DSR anymore and using in the ballista. And there's people that start using XPR. And some people have said, if they've done the ballista, if they've done the ballista, they've done the ballista and the DSR was the one that is the most used gun, was the most used gun on Black Ops 2. And then all those red gunners and people complain about that it's OP, yet they're using SMGs which kill people in 2-3 bullets, which I don't get why they're complaining about snipers that are overpowered. And then obviously it's a result, and the DSR's been patched or nerfed or whatever you want to call it, and everyone's going to start using the ballista a lot more. And if people complain about the ballista, they're going to make that one less powerful or less overpowered. And then if they do that, soon they're going to make the XPR and make it so you can't trigger finger with it. And then after that, they're going to make the SVU. So eventually they're just going to ruin this whole game. This game was, I reckon it was probably my favourite COD. It was my favourite COD for sniping, even though I don't get why they did it, but this game was my favourite game for sniping. Sniping was very consistent, very smooth, very clean. The edits you could do on this were very good, but now that the snipers have been patched, I'm contemplating whether to stay with Black Ops 2 or go to Modern Warfare 3. And if I do go to Modern Warfare 3, I'll play that a lot more, because the sniping, because Infinity Ward make their games, and they have a very strong perspective on sniping. So, for example, the game where sniping began was COD 4. Sniping was very accurate. Wherever your reticle was, that's where the bullet would go. It was very consistent, and that's where sniping went or started from, and that's where the big clans started sniping. And then they made Modern Warfare 2, which introduced quick scoping with Sleight of Hand Pro, and then after that, Modern Warfare 2 was the game, and that introduced trickshotting as well. And then they made Modern Warfare 3, which also had it had a perk instead of having a pro perk. So, and that was quick draw, and quick scoping in that was very good. Though they did patch some of the guns, that was probably only to increase recoil or damage on the snipers. They didn't actually do anything that would make the snipers worse. It was just really good. It's just, and obviously I'm 20th highest prestige on Warfare 3, and that was the first ever game that I started feeding and making my episodes in, so that was probably one of the best sniping games, so that's why I played it a lot. And I'm pretty sure I was always doing solo, and not many of my friends had that. So, and then when Black Ops 2 came out, Black Ops 2 sniping was really good. The DSR from the beginning was probably my favourite sniper, as it was everyone else's. Then people moved to the Ballista, people started liking the Ballista, you know, the Ballista is alright, and then there's the XPR and all that stuff, but the DSR was the gun. Like, it was the gun for me. Like, I don't see why they would, even patch or even do anything with the DSR. It was like, obviously the damage was a bit high, and I understand that, but then making the bolt action slower. People in Treyarch don't realise how many people actually snipe in this game. The DSR, as I said before, was the most used gun on Black Ops 2. The most used gun on Black Ops 2 was the DSR. That's because the DSR was that amazing, that good. And then people just complained that it was too overpowered, and that's obviously when they patched it. But yeah, I just don't know what to say. I'm very annoyed at Treyarch for doing that to snipers. If they don't change it back soon, their game's going to just go downhill, because there is a lot of people in the sniping community that snipe on this game, and they loved sniping on this game, and people I reckon they're going to either go back to Modern Warfare 2 to trickshot. Like, trick shotters would probably stay and trick shot in this game, but all the feeders and everything, the feeders I reckon will go back to Modern Warfare 3, because I personally don't. I just don't like this game much the Black Ops 2 anymore. Black Ops 2, it was, and I don't get, they patched the snipers in this game, but they don't patch the things that are necessary, that actually need to be patched. Like, for example, LMGs. LMGs are very overpowered. They have low recoil, and for some reason they haven't decided to patch that. EMP grenades, they haven't decided to patch EMP grenades. There's obviously some perks in there that they need to fix up, but perks don't really matter. Score streaks, there's some score streaks that don't even last for very long and all that stuff, but the one thing they had to go and patch was snipers. And I've seen other people, other people's commentaries, and they say it could be worse than what it is now. They could have made bolt action a lot slower, or they could have just made more sway, or they could have made it like Black Ops 1. As soon as you shoot, it does that giant, like Black Ops 1, if I said that, make that big kick up when you snipe. But I don't know why they would do anything, because the one thing that people play Call of Duty for is to snipe. No wonder the DSR was the most used gun in the game, was because there's a lot more people that snipe in this game. And obviously all the normal people, they play the game and they used assault rifles, they use LMGs, they use SMGs, but there is a lot more people that use they use, what is it? Oh god, I can't even think of the word. That use snipers. That's what it is. They use snipers, and Infinity Ward knows that. But sometimes Infinity Ward doesn't really listen to the community. But Treyarch is supposed to be the one that listens to the community. But when they listen to the community, sometimes it's not the best decision. They obviously have listened to the community and heard that some snipers, like the snipers, are overpowered. So what do? They go and patch the snipers. Instead of hearing it from a snipe, they probably heard it from all the famous, or I'm guessing from famous YouTubers or from people that work at Treyarch who do not snipe. But I want them to, now that the snipers have been patched, I want them to ask snipers what they think of the new update. And I can tell you now, nearly every single sniper would say that it has ruined the game for them. And to be honest, I don't even know if I want to still play this game or not. Call of Duty Ghost will be a very good game because it's made by Infinity Ward. I know they're going to do Ghost as in stealth, ghillie suit. It's probably going to have something to do with snipers, so I'm pretty excited for that. I've almost finished, just lastly, if you're still tuning in, I've almost finished my episode. That'll be up very, very soon, and I might do 100 live commentary for, like a live com for 100 subscriber special. So thank you guys. If you have your opinion, make sure you leave that down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, I'm iZee and I'm out.